Ola bafethu Sisomyeni bafethu. My biggest disappointment bafethu. My topic esokhuluma ngawo. Biggest disappointment is the signing yaKaNdlovu bafethu. I think Pirates lost, and also the talking points we always talk la bafethu. And the sad one, there's disappointment, but also the sad one where I saw today that we have lost Van Rooyen. And also we're going to talk about the build-up to the biggest one, which is the first leg of the weekend, MTN 8. As Nina has got Tina, we are the defending champions. So in Kulu, as we are playing a Skukune team, we are starting away first. But those are the talking points. Please comment and join us on Omni. Ni comment bafethu Omni Audio Africa bafethu phethe yawuthiyami lapha ya umdu sizongena bafethu. Please comment bafethu ningasabi man. We take every comment bafethu. We're going to talk about football. Niyazi kimi sikhuluma ngebhola, whatever criticism eninayo for mina, it makes me grow bafethu. Bangenza kahle ningitshele bafethu. But thank you for joining us. Duza.
Danko Sifiso. Yeah, no. It's a game Chiefs. Mamelodi Sundowns mayidlala ne-Chiefs. Ndlovu wangena second half. Changed the complexion of the game. Sambona also against Marumo Gallants wangena lapha beka kakhulu. He was doing too much. When you started the show, you said, no, bona ngathi Pirates missed out lapha. Why do you say that?
Man, I'm saying that because of, I think I've watched the boy, and I think we have said here in our studio many times when he was still playing Atlalela, former team yake Golden Arrows, that we are happy with his signing and we'll see more of him. And manje achiga. And then by Chiga, I heard him is at Sundowns, and which is for me now, it didn't sit well with me. But they as Pirates, people who are signing players, maybe they know better than us, as they always say. But for me now, looking at him playing for Sundowns in the last 2 games, yes, I know the boy what he can do, but seeing him playing go Sundowns lapaya, I should squish him, man. Is one player, man, that reminds me a lot of myself, Ganane, not more, but he has a special place in Cleveland. When he played, I was telling someone that when you look at Ikemiake, I think I was watching Sundowns play Marumo. The pass that he gave to Mshishi, not any ordinary player. Angayiphatha kanjalo le bhola and see Mshishi in that position. Omunye maybe azotry ukuyenza ezinye izinto, but for me, I think Pirates lost the gem there. Because I think there are players, but we need to relieve them. Lapha ku Pirates, because certain players sometimes we as a player, sometimes you lose form, sometimes you are not doing well. So for me, I think Pirates lost someone. Okay, a lot of people have been saying Guti was going to be a good replacement for Relay, but I don't think there's always a replacement. But he was going to give something different from what Relay was giving us also, as a player.
Definitely would have given Utito a run for his money. Maskuluma Ngundlovu, he's a very creative player. Look at the pass Mshishi. He finds himself in the right spaces, makes it easy for Amanyama player to Tatamaran. Do you think Orlando Pirates is missing a player like that? Or do you even think they have a player like that? Ongabapalea creativity leana, because you look at how they've been playing lately. Other than Utito ageko munyumuntu ongatubapalea creativity abayidingayo.
Yeah, I don't think we have seen someone. Angithi ilento ukuthi maybe we know we have a bigger squad, and the coach has not played most of the players that we saw them, yes, on the tour, on the preseason, but we have not really ukuthi sibabone in terms of game situation where there's pressure, because friendlies, I'm a friendly, you can do whatever you want to do because of you still learning. So for me, I have not seen someone that can take over Tito, because of Tito has been playing, and also he's been giving us what we want, and he's been doing well. So the only worry that we might have ile yokuthi ama accumulation wama yellow cards, anything injury. So we need someone who can fit that position. We have not seen, and now you see there's a lot of injuries, and I think Ndlovu would have played a big role. A player like him. I don't know when last did I saw a player like him. And the mindset. You can tell Guti the player has grown, and sometimes it's all about Guti. You have the skill. You have the knowledge of football. Also, coaching and the players around you make you shine more. And I think that's why I say Guti. At Sundowns, they're giving him that platform, and I also believe that if he was at Pirates, because of I was looking forward to seeing him on the black and white. Manje bas hijackile asazi kanjani.
I know. Asazi kanjani. What a loss for you, Orlando Pirates. Sticking with the creative issues laphana ku Orlando Pirates. What exactly is Orlando Pirates lacking laphana in the final third? Is it creativity, or is it just a finishing that's poor?
No, I think you can say both creativity and the finishing, and also it becomes the players stingy. And I think we also lack a bit of composure and confident in terms of when we get to the final third, because we are creating chances. It's just the back of the net, but we don't want to create chances in terms of only Tito makes it happen, create a chance, and people up front have to make sure they bang in the goals, and obviously we'll get to the past weekend game where a defender scored. So for me, I think both the finishing and also the creativity, man. We can't rely on one person to create. You understand? But I'm happy that we are getting there and we are creating chances, but not as much as that I will hope and think Pirates can do. You understand? I think we can be much ruthless. La Papambil, you understand?
Ngoba vele siqale ngendaba yama signing from Ndlovu to creativity Orlando Pirates. There's some strange things happening lapha Orlando Pirates when it comes to the signing and releasing of players, and I just want to get your thoughts on this. So qala ngoDino van Rooyen, the only natural right back that Orlando Pirates has. They've decided to part ways with Dino van Rooyen. How does that make you feel, and do you think it's a good decision?
Yeah, for me personally, I don't think it is. Maybe they have their own reasons. As I always say, football is always. I always tell people that football is always a structured thing of saying everyone can have. We always have own opinions, and at the end of the day, we end up right in what we say, but we always have our own opinion. For me now, I don't think Fayandron was supposed to leave. I know that he was struggling with injuries, with game time, but whenever he was playing, I think he was giving all in faith. I think he was there. He was fighting for the team. He was always. Is one player that always there and always fights for us. I know that maybe the coach has his own philosophy in terms of the players who are in one position. Jongoba Ashilu coach, he wants to cut the squad. Are there a lot of players who are gonna go? We don't know, but who knows? He coach, but for me, I'm not quite happy because I think the guy has shown that he is like a Pirates material, and as I said, Guti, players lose form, players gain form. And right now, I think Sbelebele and Lungu, but Lungu is more of a winger. We only have maybe one right back, but yeah, for me, I'm not happy. I'm not happy because I think the guy could have given us a lot, going forward. So yeah.
Yeah, no, he still had a lot to offer to Orlando Pirates. Now, you look at how Bahambi say Udino van Rooyen. Now, the only option, as you mentioned, is Belebele na Ulungu. Let's stick no Belebele kancane because he's the one that came in and replaced Van Rooyen. Orlando Pirates are competing in 5 competitions. CAF, League, MTN8, which they're currently playing, Nedbank, and then they're calling Knockout. Can Sibelebele play all those competitions for Orlando Pirates and maintain form? We've seen how he started the season, very flat-footed. It's easy for my opponents, which exposes the fact that he's not a natural right back. But because of Coach Mthemba, do you think Uzokwazi survive a competition?
Yeah, I don't think so. It's going to take its toll because of also we are competing in the CAF. And as much as I know, and as much as I know the club and the culture of the club, I know very well that they take the CAF competition very seriously. And if the team is gonna make it to the group stages and go all the way, we'll need all the legs that are needed. So I think obviously coach has to play his role in terms of when to rest him, when to play him, because I don't think he will play all the games. And maybe we don't know. There's a youngster, maybe a corner that maybe Bangaifaka corner. We don't know because I don't think for me that Lungi is a natural right back. So it makes it impossible for Sibelebele to play all the games. Because as a player, you want to play all the games, but sometimes if fatigue maybe you lose form, and which is it's not something that we want because you see how he plays. He's someone who's always going forward. So I don't think uzowadlala wonke lama game, and you've seen with the coach always changes. So let's just hope that the decision that was taken won't come back and bite us in that position.
Hey, at this point, we can only hope. Sticking with the way Orlando Pirates and Zangakona izinto, we've seen they lost to Talent Mbata on injury. Sihle Nduli is out on injury. Evidence Mahupa out on injury. Ukabelo Dlamini apparently ubuyile, but nothing has been confirmed. It seems as though Coach Abdeslam Owadu is getting rid of all of the guys that made an impact under Jose Rivero. Looks like he wants to start his own team after footprint yake. What have you made of the changes that Coach Owadu has made ever since he took over Orlando Pirates? Benching the likes of Abu Slepe, players that have been there long, and now giving Mukubodi a chance. It seems as though these new players never figure go Pirates, you don't have to fight for it anymore.
Yeah, I think maybe he's trying to make a competition, but at the same time, the competition, you must know a competition sometimes has to be fair enough, because of sometimes you have to, when you play, you have to give your all. It must not be coach ungazela gopi. It must show in the field. You understand? As you said, one of the players I thought he will raise his hand up, in terms of this coming season. Yeah, now Uslepe, we have not seen much of him. Maybe the coach knows Utrayugenzani. Will we see him njengoba the players that you've mentioned are injured? Will we see more of him, or will we see more of the new signings? As we said, he's been playing the new signings, and we can see they're trying to gel. And yes, we are winning games, we are drawing, so not asiko consistent in terms of our game. So I think Yena, what he wants to do, maybe it's competition, or maybe he wants his own style of playing. Njengoba Oshokuti, certain players have not been playing that we saw Coach Rivero. It's tricky, man. It's tricky for him, and it's tricky for me to just say maybe ufuna ukbasusa. I think it's more of building competitions amongst each other. But I know as players, you don't have to rest. A coach like this, Oyaz Guti, anytime Ungaz Tolu standing, You know, I'm just obviously worried about the injuries and the impact of the injuries that we are getting as a team, because and the mind it's still early in the season, so we don't want players who will miss season 4 months or 5 months, and which players who are very impactable. As we said, for me, I've always said that Mbatha is the most impact player in the squad, and when you don't have him, sometimes we will struggle. I know people will say, yeah, but we did it without him last game. Sometimes you must just look at your opponents. Who are you playing against?
Of all the new signings that Coach Owadu has given a fair chance, abanye abakayitholi chance like Abompo Padime, so we can't really talk about them. But of all the guys that is given a chance, the likes of Mukobodi, Lungu, Masilela has also ungenile naye lapho asibonakalisa, Neo Rapo appeared here and there, Khositsile. Of all of these guys, nabanye ngibakhohlile, which ones do you think you're happy with and you think they have a lot to offer for the club? And which ones do you think maybe mabathu kuhlala kancane benchini?
Yeah, for me, I would say I've seen the Khositsile and a lot. He can offer a lot, and I don't as I said to about Paul, even if he has not played, is that players must understand that there's no replacement for another player. Yes, they will say you are replacing Obanbani, but you have to come up and you have to make your own name. So, but I'm happy. Makobodi, yes, I have not seen much of him, but I can see he has those Lauma touch, but I still need to see him more in terms of a project game. Yeah, sometimes we can make noise and say, hey, Banbani, hey, in, but let's see when the pressure is on. Because I've always had a coach who was like a father figure to me, Roger Tissa. He always used to tell me, you can Konabo, Vasco da Gama. I tell you, Vasco da Gama, you'll score them. Yeah, it's fine. I want to see you when you play Chiefs, when you play Pirates, when you play Sundowns, because there's pressure there. And that's where you will see a player go to, okay, he stood out. So you ask Guti, when you stand out in that area and in those teams, in that field, you stamp the authority. You know good about Lalanabo, certain teams, or Milford. Everything will become easy. But I've seen the few. One I want to see is the Umpoman. I would like to see more, but sometimes your wish is also, we are not coaches. As they said, we are now coaches these days.
Do you think Coach Abdeslam Owadu has favoritism? Or do you think he has a bias towards certain players?
No, I would not say bias, I would not say favoritism, but I would say he's someone who sticks to what he wants to do. And one thing I know about the coach is that, I ask Mamelu coach Vedatina. And that's why you always hear things, maybe people saying what, and then people saying certain things. I think one thing that the coach should know is that sometimes we always have our own opinions. And at the end of the day, he's the one that makes a decision. People have been crying about Mbutuma not scoring. The coach came out and defended the player, and we have to accept it because the coach knows better. And the fans want him to score. But I think the coach knows and he believes in what he wants to do, and he has that mentality of no one can tell me. If I want to play a certain player, I'll play him. And that's why I'm saying it becomes tricky or a favor or any, because obviously there's a lot of issues there in terms of certain players. And obviously it doesn't give him the grace because of Bagabuya Gupi Bagamdlala. Obviously as fans, we're gonna say, we favor this player because of he comes now Gupi. Obviously we're gonna say that. It's up to the player, and when the player is not doing good, obviously people are gonna say, I favoritism. uzohlala mfakile, and which is it's not good for him and it's not good for the team.
I know, Sagos. And then, given everything we've done so far with the Orlando Pirates, 4 games into the season, 3 in the league, obviously 2 wins, 1 draw, and then 1 in the MTN8. That late goal Lungu, putting Orlando Pirates in a position where they advanced to the semis, the MTN8. Is this team ready for a CAF Champions League? And how far do you see them go with CAF Champions League?
No, the CAF is CAF is man. For me, I think they can go as far as putting my head on the block, looking at the team. I just wish they go until maybe semis, but because of then taking sure is because of most of the players who are there, some of them they are not experienced enough, because you need experience, CAF. And njengoba usho ukuthi will they go all the way in CAF? Will they compete? Yes, they will compete, but I'm worried about a lot of things, because CAF is not easy. You can say, well, right now obviously ngibonile preliminary round, but badlala nabantu ukuthi bayasebenza ngo9, baphuma ngo5 uyejimini ngo6, bachima Monday, bachima Wednesday, bachima Friday. So that one must not take it, because all of us have been there. I know guys who have played CAF by us. The guys who have played CAF, they know good. First game, udlalela nomuntu nje yambona lo ukuthi lo ibhola it's a hobby. It's not something I tanda. Then the far you go, the stronger it gets, because of you don't just get there easy. That's where you're gonna get tested. Where you say after this game we play for the group stages. So for me, I think they'll make it to the semi-final. I'll put my head in the block with semi-final. In terms of competing, they'll compete, but in terms of winning the CAF, I'm a bit skeptical. In terms of Njomang Babonil in the last 4 games, yes, we can say it's early, but we have to be honest sometimes, and not Uguti even the few games. I think we saw in Orlando Pirates when they played cheaper. That's when I saw something similar to what we left off last season. So yeah.
Do you see Coach Abdes Lamoa to finish the season?
Hey, Coach Ara. Hey, man. Now he'll finish it. I think he'll finish it. I think Umuntu he's passionate, unless he wants to go. But I believe that the team and the management and the board is I think it's someone abamfunayo, because I think before the season the coach had said he's gonna leave, but he managed to stay, and obviously stayed because of management and the board wanted him there. And also now I think and believe that it's someone with bazo logol bampete, and he won't leave unless he na uyofuna ukuzambela. And obviously sometimes ukuzambela when things are good, because when things are bad it won't look like you want to leave. It will look somehow, but I believe he will finish the season, because obviously bayadlala manje, and I'm sure the mandate now is to compete with CAF and go as far as possible. So yeah.
Let's see. Orlando Pirates then, before Singana go MTN8, they played Ichiba United this past Sunday. Orlando Pirates winning by 3-0, courtesy of goals scored by Ulungu, Daniel Msendami, and then Lebone Siema. What did you make of that game, the performance of Orlando Pirates, Lapaya?
Yeah, what a performance. I need to clap hands for them. For me, it was a best performance so far this season. Banging goals, everyone working for one another, and see see certain players who have not been in the score sheet getting a goal, like in Njengoba Usho Msendane, one of my standout player right now in terms of playing, Uyo Siema. He's been good, man. I think that the guy, the boy has grown, has grown. I think he's someone who manje Sanda Sake, he's the first person asazi nokuthi ubani coach, but maybe I can be the coach, the national team. I'll call him. We don't know who's the coach for the national team, so but he's standing out. So I was quite happy, man. I was very happy about the performance of everyone, and the guys getting a goal, 3 goals, more than 2 goals, one. And we got 3 goals in Durban. Maybe the Ishok corner last time we played Amazul Lapayang, we know the results, but I was happy with the performance. I think even the players, looking at their posture, their body language. Last time I spoke about the body language. This time it was much better. Everyone was playing for the team to win. So it was refreshing, knowing that the game before they didn't do well, and coming back and playing cheaper and scoring 3 without conceding again. It was a perfect one. It was layer game benzima cool. It shows that noma batha basimameli, sometimes bayasimamela.
And angeke bavuma, especially Hugo Bruce nge-World Cup bekamamela. Okay, the next 3 games for Orlando Pirates is Kukune United, 2 legs in the MTN 8 semi-final and then 1 in the league. Starting this weekend, Orlando Pirates are playing away badlalana is Kukune United's first leg of the MTN 8. As the defending champions of the Orlando Pirates, I'd say they are under pressure because it would be nice to buy defend, even though they've won it 4 times in a row. No matter loser, the fans still have bragging rights. See, we never 4. What do you see happen this weekend when Pirates takes on this Kukun?
I think it's going to be a lovely game, nice game. But I think Pirates is going to do what they always do, which is I think they're going to rep man. Weekend, Ksasa. I think they're going to rep it tomorrow because it's first leg and second leg. So I think they're going to rep it by tomorrow. Obviously, la uyazi sashange nge-style sakudala away goal and what and what. If you score 2, then they come to Orlando, they must score 3. Ning must score 4. You understand? So I think the guys know how important it is because we are playing away for them to just wrap it up, and then obviously, as we said, we are playing them 3 times, and I don't see Iskukune giving us our run for our money in these 3 games. I don't think they'll get something out of it. We're gonna win all 3 games. And I think tomorrow's game, we are going to make sure that we bury it. Score might reflect Nyana 2-0 or 2-1. But I think we're gonna have to score because of it's an away game, and the guys know. It's like preparation for ICAF. Because now ICAF, you are my home and away. What is ning. But I think in this past, obviously there'll be changes. We know the coach will make changes. Then I think there's gonna be a league game, Ibo Footy, and then But I foresee a lot of changes, and that's where the players have to come to the party because kuzo change wakaning ngapha kunasikhathi phela.
Do we finally get to see Sebastian Peterson play this weekend?
Samcela mfethu. Angazi ngithi mina nawe ngisazi, but samcela. Awuthi simbone kule 3 games early, yabo? Because asifuni kumbona ngabo Davi man. Sifuni kumbona manje early. Sibone ukuthi what can he offer the team, and also for him to ukuthi relax, you understand? Because we need to give him time. We don't know good Bagangena, he will bang in goals, but we still have to grind and see what he can offer. And obviously he's been playing Namachita in terms of training. Maybe he is playing friendlies. I saw I think against, was it Amazulu? The guys, he traveled with the team, and then after the game, obviously the guys who didn't play much, they always do something. They play. It's like training. So I think is getting more in terms of knowing ukuthi kuyenzakalani. Obviously the fans bakhathele kumbona logo la as a celebration after game. You want to see the real one in terms of the game. So yeah.
Just ukuthi nje ba controversial nyana. What happens if Lomchita lona akadlali zona? Yena Sebastian Peterson. Lama celebration wama usazowathola or sokuba into ukuthi akabuyele ekhaya makahambe.
No. Obviously, you know the fans. Njengoba uthi controversial. Uyazi ama fan. Angithi bambize ngo Baby Halat. Bazothi Baby Halat akabuyele. And they scam lo Baby Halat lo wena lo. You understand? So I think he knows, and I think the people around me already told him how much pressure he's in, because we ask good to dlalela le patch is not easy. You know, sometimes anukutshela ukuthi hey patch is heavy. Ayasenda mfethu. And I think he knows. And one thing I always acknowledge about the board and Mr. Ivan is that whenever there's a new signing, you get to be told ukuthi the team iphuma phi. And I think he knows the history, he knows the pressure, because he always tell you ukuthi you're not carrying your family only, you are carrying millions of people outside there. So if akayenzi kahle umchita man ekuzoba iproblem. Yabazi amafene ePirates bajika no abanasikhathi futhi labaya bakutshela straight ukuthi ngitshelile ngalo muntu lo wenu ukuthi scam. So he knows the pressure is in, but obviously we have to give him time, man. But yeah, he also knows that he has a limited time, because you can't just give him all the time.
And then just in closing, are we ever gonna see Kabelo Dlamini play this
season? You know, I've played against him, and I've trained against him in my last playing career, and I saw the boy at Celtic. One thing I know about the boy is one boy who's humble. You know, who's very, very humble. And I've always told him that, in fact, I know abantu abadlala on left are few. You have the best left footer, that boy. Shiny free kick, lo mfana chimini mfethu. I even and at that time I think I was the bank assessor, and the coach was Siema. Hlonono Siema. And I went to the coach because obviously the coach knows me. I'm like, hey, that boy is something else. I don't think you guys are going to keep that boy. And I went to him and I told him that. And when I don't see him play now, and I was seeing him play at Pirates, and then I don't see him play now, or obviously there's talks of go to injured and what, there's a lot of things happening, you know. I would love to see the boy. That's one person engazi yokuthi lapha kule position as saying we can't see someone. But I will wish, and I'm praying and I'm pleading and I'm saying, please, coach, if the boy is okay, please play him. I'm happy to ukubhekelela that boy mfethu. That boy phethe left lo mfethu. Kabelo Dlamini. I know, what a player. And let's hope sizombona soon. The sooner we see him, the better for us, because everyone ukhala ngaye. So I hope we'll see him doing his things, no matter ukuthi kuyenzakalani. Maybe we don't know, is outside, but I heard he's injured, he's coming back. Let's just hope he's injury free now and able to do what he does best, which is just play.
Just play, indeed. Kusasa score Orlando Pirates versus Kukune.
Bucks 2. 2-0. Bengithi ngizoba guy 1 mara angibaboni ngizoba complain ukuthi ubani akekho. So I'll give them a 2-0. 2-0.
No, Cedric Kazo yazelapha emthini. Siso. Siyabonga sicela usivalele yona.
Okay, bafethu, thanks for joining us. Me and my co-host Lapaya Umduza. As I'm a question alomuntu lo, I think bafethu, we need to change him. Angazi waronuzo ya maybe angibuza ama question ngoba lo muntu lo phela niyamazi. My question wakha too deep. So, but thank you for joining us, and make sure bafethu could you always join us and subscribe bafethu Omni Audio Africa Matota. Aynias the number 1 podcast. Asasabi phela manje. Nasi nama views. Swathola ngani matota. Kumele sikhulume. We always talk football. Nzo share ama comment bafethu as always. Signing out. Away.